family. This message is pretty deep. So there's some self-worth that needs need to be realigned, okay? And there's this love here still popping out. So we're going to go into depth over here and talk about what's going on with that, and then continue on into this self-worth, okay? And just what your energy is, how it's unfolding, and what's going on with you right now. Let's get into it. So we're starting out here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Beautifuls. I love y'all so much. Um, After listening to that Michael Jackson rendition, it was so beautiful. It moved my soul. And I was like, let me get myself all cleaned up for the collective and pull a message, because I feel like after the full moon, that was a very intense full moon. I was feeling it coming days before. And so this energy is telling you to hold on to your boundaries. I hold the key to my success, right? Another self-worth affirmation. I am deserving of happiness. This is your new self-talk, okay? This is now you are in your divine feminine energy, right? And your third eye is open. I trust my wisdom and intuition. I see and think clearly. Yes, you do, beloved. Continue to use pyramid pose and downward dog. Wear indigo or purple. I don't know why my words are twisted here. Um, Indigo, violets, midnight blues, right? Revelations await you. It's this emotional clarity. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Okay? Watch as secrets unveil before you, because you're trusting your intuition here. Okay, you're trusting your connection with the divine, and you're sitting in this. You're sitting on your throne. Fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. Right? We keep getting these feathers. This is beautiful. As the seasons change, right, from spring to summer, we're in Taurus season right now. So it's like towards the end of Gemini season. That's in the summertime. The summertime is gonna be lit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keeps bringing up this revelation that's coming in when the seasons change, right? The last few messages, like last few weeks, we've been talking about all these changes, right? And you are trusting yourself more, which is the most beautiful part here. You know yourself. You've been doing the work. You've been alchemizing the energy as it comes up. You've been getting tested, but you also have been like bouncing back, right? And remembering. Sometimes you fall off, but then you know how to rebalance yourself. Okay, the number 6 may be significant here. Balance and harmony. Number 3, good luck. You may be seeing that number. Divine wholeness and perfection, completion, right? It's a completion here from the past, present, and future. Everything is aligning itself, okay? This divine wholeness that's taking place. The number 2 may be significant. That represents adaptability, harmony. Look for your own peace and balance within yourself, okay? So keep, again, like I said, you are holding on to these boundaries that you have set for yourself, right? Like you have put yourself finally on a pedestal, right? You are top shelf and you know it. And you're not coming down from the shelf for nobody. You feel me? You know your worth, right? And you know that you hold the key to your own success, right? You are whole within yourself. So you know that it's important, because I'm saying this because there's a love message here, and this love message, this person that cares about you and just love in general keeps popping up because you have so much love for yourself and you have acquired this self awareness and this presence, you know, and you've poured so much back into yourself. Now that it's just like you've been filling up your own cup, whether someone comes into your life or not. You have been figuring out, you know, little by little by little, as you've healed, that you are always enough, and that the person that you want in your life, your forever person, has to be the one that mirrors you, okay? You have to be a mirror of that person. We say that we want this, we want that, we want this type of person, we want a protector, we want a provider, and all the things, especially if you're a divine feminine, right? And even a masculine, you know, you want a good woman, you want someone that's nurturing, but you also want to be balanced and in alignment and adaptable as well. You know, I think that there's something so sexy about a divine masculine that is beautifully balanced in his femininity, you know, in his nurturing the part of himself where he takes care of himself. He has a skincare routine, you know what I mean? I love a man that, you know what I mean, takes care of himself and like grooms himself well, you know what I mean, and just moisturize and loves himself and keeps himself up, you know. And so you would definitely, like, you're in tune with your body, you're in tune with your spirit, you're in tune with, you know, the divine. And within that balance, you are become very adaptable. You're in harmony, right? Look for your own peace. Look for your own peace and balance. Number 2. Number 44, prayers have been answered. Trust your angels and let them help you. Okay, let them help you. So I pulled an angel message, and what came out again is relay. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy, okay? So just kind of like your angels are saying, be playful with this energy, okay? Just be balanced and know that you deserve to be spoiled. You deserve, right, to have this streak of luck happening to you, right? Because you've been working so diligently on yourself, loving yourself, going within, trusting the divine, right? With this, I trust my wisdom, and intuition, and I see and think clearly. You have your third eye is open. And you know that you are deserving of this happiness. All right. So what's coming up next is that this throat chakra is also being released. You are aligned here within yourself, okay? And when you are aligned with your third eye, your throat chakra can be open to where you can speak your truth with clarity with this heart chakra energy here, right? Revelation awaits. Stay in alignment, okay? Communication, truth, and self-expression. This is where the the throat chakra expresses your truth, right? And this is how you feel about yourself, beloved. All right, this is the center of your emotions and your creativity. So if you have like childhood trauma centered around speaking your truth, I started reading, and I'm sorry, I know that we're still finishing up the end of the Mastery of Love, but I started reading the Four Agreements today when we were at the park, and baby, it's tea. I can't wait for y'all to take that journey with me, because baby, it talks about the self-expression in childhood and trauma and healing, you know, visibility wounds. 11:30 on the timer, 11:30. And this talks about the ability to speak honest and speak your truth. And when it's blocked, it can be difficult for the energy to flow in that area. Okay, so listen to Hertz 741, wear some blue. Again, violet and blue together, baby. Mix some silver and golds jewelry together, mix the metals, or just be simple, dripping in diamonds, or whatever you do, okay? But Allah's gonna bring in this prosperity because you have been going through it so much, beloved. And now Allah is bringing you in peace, peace and happiness. I love that for you. Prosperity is here. Prosperity comes from hard work and love for life. Friendship. Cherish your friendships. They are the harbors for your soul. Isn't that beautiful? Holding hands, walking in the sunset. Your loved one, your friend, your best friend. Eat some superfoods like broccoli. This would be a really good time to have like vegetable salads and stuff, like fresh vegetables with maybe saute some onions, but you can even chop up like thinly slice up some red onions. You can probably even like soak them in like vinegar, make pickled onions and put it on your salad, baby. A little bit of crunch from some croutons, Parmesan cheese. Baby, you can make it into whatever you want and add some raw broccoli florets. These contain phytochemicals shown to benefit arthritis, immune system health, vision, skin, blood pressure, and blood sugar imbalance, and so much more, you guys. Okay? Because you are a white rose and this is your new start. So get your skin routine together. Maybe you want to start simplifying your skincare routine. I really would want a lot more, skincare, but when it starts to warm up, I have to really simplify my skincare routine because I sweat a lot more. So like my face is naturally oil, so maybe that resonates with you, to maybe just simplify your routine. Maybe it's time for you to refresh your skin and, I don't know, try a whole new routine, a whole new skincare routine. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. All right. And now we're about to get in deep when it comes to how you're going to bring in this prosperity and transitioning over into more of the alchemy work, okay? That needs to take place here because you do have a feminine energy lesson here, okay? And it says, men fall in love when they give to you, not because of how much you give them or do for them, okay? Feminine energy is about being instead of doing. When you focus on simply being in the moment and enjoying a man's company and attention, you automatically shift your vibe so that he can step into the masculine, the doer role. To do that, you must first be open to receive. Okay, that's why your angels are telling you to cast your fears, all your cares on them, that you are now in alignment with this beautiful receiving energy and you are in perfect harmony and balance. Okay, so like you have the divine on your side. It's time for a new start. Your prayers have been answered. Okay, this is definitely the energy that we have been getting for the last week leading up to this full moon that just happened yesterday. Because you guys remember the last message, it was like you sitting there and it was talking about meditation, and this divine light is like the divine is dropping down these little these packages right, these nuggets of just beautiful blessings, right? So step into this new energy, okay? This beautiful, whimsical energy, right? You must be open to receiving divine feminine. So resist the temptation to prove your worth by giving, and instead create the space for him to give to you, okay? This is not to say that you can make sure that, you know what I mean, like you stay open and magnetizing, you know, stay in this energy of just being yourself, you know? And naturally being yourself is going to magnetize, you know, this love to you. I mean, you're already in alignment in this vibration with this prosperity and friendship, right? Your throat chakra is opened, your third eye is aligned. This is beautiful energy. So when it comes to doing some shadow work on that part of your emotions, right? To fulfill this promise, because it's like you're wanting to fulfill this part of, I don't know, like you're okay alone by yourself. However, you know that you deserve more, but you have to let go of any past anger so that this miracle can come in. Because it's like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Allah says when trials come, ease is its companion, right? And learning to be calm and reflective is an opportunity to grow, okay, within yourself, right? To clear up these dark spots on your heart, right? In that heart space, to help to change your heart posture when it surrounding love, right? So that a miracle can come in and shine forth, and it might just be around the corner. So hold faith, beloved, okay? Calm your anxious thoughts. I am in the flow with life. Continue to stay in that energy. All right? Because you have balanced, unconditional love. A balanced love and unconditional love that is wanting to flow into your life. Mashallah. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Beautiful wholeness spiraling up. It's like you're this dancer, this ballerina, and you beam this beautiful unconditional light. It's like this is you. This is how you see yourself. And this is how other people see you. Isn't that beautiful? This unconditional, balanced, unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment toward others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. And that's how you step into this beautiful divine feminine that you are, right? Because you don't chase, you attract. Remember, I was talking about being magnetizing, okay? Because this is what people think of you. That's your friendships. Because you treat people like gold, beautiful. You treat people like gold, like royalty. To you, in your eyes, everyone is royal. To you in your eyes, the ones that you see that are so deserving, you just pour love out into the world, right? That's who you are, beloved. And so you're going to just have blessings on blessings on blessings. You hear me? Alhamdulillah. So live in the flow of life, okay? Choose. Make it your choice. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Continue to go within and meditate, okay? Sun gaze, all right? Again, the Most High keeps talking about this balance. He's bringing in this balance here, okay? Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. You've done so much spiritual work. You know what I mean? And this is what you deserve. Boundaries, okay? Boundaries. Learn to say no. Listen and offer support and safety to others. Try a competitive task. Take responsibility for yourself. Take masculine, inspire actions on what inspired you. Be assertive and decisive. Honor your self-confidence. Again, going back to keep holding on to your boundaries, right? That's what we started off with, because you know that you hold the key to success and you're deserving of happiness, and you're not settling for anything less than that, because you know who you are. You've done the work. You know what I mean? You know that the person that you love and desire is going to be a mirror of who you are. Okay? Confirmation. This person that wants to love you, this is a person that you may be in no contact with, because it says, I lost myself for a little while. I wonder if you are happy without me. You speak to me through music. Okay? We will be together again. So this person is very hopeful. I am becoming a better person. I left you before you could leave me. But you're a whole new person now. Like, you've been doing so much work on yourself, and they clearly been doing work on themselves too. This may be a totally separate message for someone, but this says, I left when I saw you with someone. You and I were too young. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, so that may be specific to someone when it comes to going through this lesson, this tough lesson of love and loving on yourself and standing your ground and holding your boundaries and knowing that you carry the divine fruit. Okay, and that you have to let go of this anger that you feel for this person that you're mad at, that still loves you, that walked away from you. um you know, confirmation. So I often wonder why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts us through so much pain, especially when it surrounds love, and we are tested so much when it comes to love, right? Because, and I think it's because we're not supposed to put anyone before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, we're not supposed to love anything or anyone, or not this dunya, because this is a temporary life. We're not supposed to love money or any person more than we love the creator. Because if you just go outside and you just ponder the beauty, the magnificence of the divine, you would see that we depend on the Most High for everything. Even when we ask for our wealth, our health, you know what I mean? We always go back to the Creator. We always lean in on the Creator, because we know the divine holds all the keys, all the tools, all the things, all the cures, all the things that we need, right? So be assertive and decisive and honor your self confidence. Stay balanced and in the flow with your life. Okay? Because you're going to continue to mirror the person. Again, remember the other day, I don't know, this is YouTube, but on my TikTok page, if you guys follow me on my TikTok page, I was talking about at Breathe Into Life. I was talking about how we are sending out this SOS call, lighthouse call to the divine, letting the divine know that we are ready now. Okay, because it's been a ripple of healing, this echo, this cosmic egg that you've been in, and healing and growing all of these emotional wounds, you know what I mean? Like childhood trauma, relationship trauma, just negative self-talk. You're becoming much more lighthearted and loving yourself, right? Spending more time with yourself, buying yourself pretty things, doing nice things to yourself, for yourself. Small moments of joy and kindness are beginning to ripple through your field. Healing comes not all at once, but rather quite in waves, in quiet waves, right? And it's time for you to receive them. You are in the energy of receiving, because a promise is being fulfilled. It's being given to you, this prosperity. Okay? It's a new start, beloved, for you. Some affirmations here. First, let's talk about the soul truth before we get into the affirmations. Am I focused on what I want most? And this is a journaling opportunity here for you, beloved. Okay? One reason to so few of us la 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 la. I can't speak today for some reason. I'm sorry. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular, right? Flowing and balancing into your life, right? Calming these ancient thoughts. I am in the flow with life. Today's soul action. What you focus on grows. So today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Right? Prioritize your life, beloved. Okay, reshift your life. We were also talking about in that message on TikTok is I was just saying how to make a new vision board for yourself, okay, where you want to see yourself in the next 6 months. You know, even if you use a cork board, you can easily shift that, that into 6 months, and then in 6 months you can redo your vision board all over again. You can take some things out as you successfully complete, right? Little by little by little. So speak life into yourself, beloved. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want, right? Because you think and know exactly what you want. Your third eye is open, Boki. It's open, baby. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance automatically, right? Because you're balanced and adaptable, right? You're healing, you're a ripple of healing. So beautiful. I feel my way into faith, one step at a time, bridging from one, mountain to the other. Little by little by little. I love this message so much. So we're heading towards the end of the message. I hope that you are still here with me. If you are, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's grow our channel, fam. Tell a friend if you love it over here. Put some comments down below. Let me know if these messages are resonating with you and that you love it over here, right? Because we are going to continue to grow and be our highest best selves over here on manifestation of the divine. Okay, it's all about light work and healing and trusting ourselves, right? The more that we go within, it's the law of attraction. The more that we magnetize towards us everything that was meant for us. Okay, so let's continue on. If you are praying, it's always best to be very intentional with your prayers, right? And so we use the attributes of the Most High, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to express our need, right? So when we praise the Most High with his beautiful attributes, and then we ask for the thing that we need, we know that our Creator will never leave our hands empty, okay? Because he is Al-Karim, the generous. He is the most modest, Al-Hayy. Hayy? I hope I'm saying that right. And he is, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the universe, right? Source is divine source. It's not a man or a woman, or you know what I mean? The supreme creator, Al-Khalaq. Alhamdulillah. This is a beautiful floor exercise that you can commit yourself to, you guys. It helps with deep stretches of the hips, ankles, thighs, shoulders, armpit, chest, and deltoid and triceps, okay? It aids chronic knee pain, strengthens the spine and abdomen. The abdominals, helps decompress low spine, right? During fold variation, it relaxes the lower back, and it actually feels good when you do that. It feels so good. And it clears the hip joint, okay? So try the cow face, all right, to bring in this law of attraction of courage and radiance, okay? Because you're going to need it, beloved. You're going to need it. You're going to need to start focusing more on this abundance. Step outside your comfort zone today and act despite of fear, right? Keep going. Keep going. Standing the solar plexus energy, right? Again, your chakras are aligned here. We were talking about at the beginning of the message, right? You're breaking forth with this courage and radiating. Step into your power, speak, create, and move with confidence in your radiance, right? Because again, this success is here for you, beloved. So right now, adjustments are required in the third quarter moon, and balance your spirituality and practicality here with full moon in Pisces. So you need to continue to stay balanced. This is the whole message about continuing to stay balanced within this, as this success unfolds, as your abundance flows in, okay? Step out of your comfort zone. Whatever it is that you're doing, creating, you need to continue to do that and stay disciplined, okay? Again, little by little by little is going to lead you into this abundance of success. It's already here, right? You just need to continue to receive, but also to create, all right? To continue to keep this energy in the state of flow, to bring in this prosperity, okay? I hold the key to my success. So step out of your comfort zone, okay? I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom into this new start, this beautiful fulfillment, and you're going to radiate and shine because it's your purpose. It's what you're meant to do, beloved. I love you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. We're gonna go ahead and take the rest of the message onto my TikTok page. I think that I want to go over there, and we're gonna deep dive more into how you continue to bring in this beautiful energy, okay? What modalities to use for this ripple of healing here, okay? Bringing in this love and friendship, this communication that's coming in for you of new opportunities. We're gonna pull some mudras, a vagus nerve card, get into some chakra healing and crystal work and affirmations and all the things. So hopefully I will see you over there on TikTok. Breathe into life. I'm sorry. Breathe into life. I'll try to get a link to it if I can, but I'll try to remember to tag it below so that you know exactly where to find me. Okay. I love you, beautiful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace. Chin up. Stay up.